Energise your radio. talkSPORT.
talkSPORT has joined forces with the Sun Dream team.
The talkSPORT Clips of the Week.
So it's time for the Clips of the Week. We can't promise you a whole song from Mike Parry, but there's a few decent ones in there. So shall we crack on, Andy?
Yes.
We're going to start with the sports bar. And it was great to hear our old mate Darth Vader back on talkSPORT.
Alexis Sanchez, will he be there when the window closes?
Always good to hear Darth, isn't it?
Great,
A big
isn't
talkSPORT.
He does
listener.
love Deadline Day.
And Phones Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Alan Brazil's breakfast show guests Shay Given and Laura Woods discussing football.
What are your thoughts on speaking out against the
I
manager?
don't know. I just think you need to keep your nose, what's the saying, powder dry.
Not sure keep your nose powder dry is the saying, Shay. It's
Really?
probably something like that. But,
Probably a good idea, really.
Yeah, I think, it probably is.
Yeah.
Now, many a broadcaster will have an unsuccessful first-time punt at pronouncing the West Brom new boy Gregor Krychowiak's name. Here's Ray Stubbs having a go on talkSPORT 2.
Top football journalist Rory Smith has tweeted that Grigor's Krychowiak.
Who?
Grigor's Krychowiak. That was fantastic. Hilda Baker, ladies and gentlemen.
It was close.
One for the teenagers.
Here's Alan Brazil joining the many millions of people who've said this over the years for reasons best known to themselves.
Yesterday, was it a bit of a damp squid? Let's find out. Here's the Moose. Morning, Ian.
Yeah, morning, boys. How are you?
Very good, Moose. What about yesterday then? Damp squid?
Squid.
By definition, a squid is always going to be damp. If it's not,
It's dead.
it's dead.
Yeah.
If it's not damp, it's dead. That's the watchword of many a
squib.
squid.
Not
It is a
squid.
Squib's a firework, folks. I'm sure you know that anyway, and that's why they say it. But I have a Pacific problem with people saying that. I don't know about you. Anyway, competition time now. And was this email at the Fisherman's Blues called A, Kevin Rugby, or B, Kev in rugby?
Here's a quick, easy question for you. Do you know what? I'm tired this morning. I know this answer, but I haven't got it. See if you can help Kevin Rugby.
I wish it was Kevin Rugby. I think it'd be called Kevin Rugby.
I think, well, Nigel was very big in rugby. Perhaps he knows a bloke called Kevin Rugby.
But Kevin doesn't like rugby. That's the one sport he really doesn't get on with. So, what's next then?
This was big transfer deadline day build-up on breakfast, complete with dramatic swoosh.
Yeah, lovely. Listen to the dramatic swoosh.
But it sounds like our reporter wasn't quite ready.
Let's cross up to Whittle now and speak to the Whittle Squiddle. It's Beaky. Morning, Greg.
Yeah, very good morning, boys. Yeah, it's Kevin Morales. Excuse me.
Oh, Kevin. He loves Kevin Morales.
He doesn't want him to leave Everton.
He doesn't. I think he uses his villa sometimes in Peloponnese. He goes down there, Kevin's place. Anyway, time now for tennis news from Lisa Count Arthur O'Sullivan.
He persevered but couldn't overcome. Federer wins his second five-setter at this year's US Open. 6-1, 6-7, 4-6, 6-4, 6-2.
I think that was 6 sets.
It was. They played the extra set. No tie break.
That's my
Just go
favourite
straight
of the
to
week, that
sixth
one.
set. What's next then?
It's talkSPORT Caller of the Week to Drive.
Let's speak to Niall, who's an Arsenal fan. What do you want to say, Niall?
Hello?
talkSPORT Caller of the Week.
He was diving for squib.
He could be diving for squib, yeah. This is Jim White on Deadline Day.
Manchester City, it's being reported, are trying to get Alexis Sanchez over the door.
He's quite a small man. He's going to need a leg up. He's going to have to be on sort
Surely
of...
through the door.
If you're on, say, Mertesacker's shoulders, I mean, he can just basically he can look over the door, can't he, and tell you what's on the other side. So not a bad idea.
Now, this is Alan Brazil introducing a very special guest.
Let's hear from England's... let's hear from Everton England defender Michael Caine.
Yeah, not many people know that.
That's very true. I'm enjoying myself at Everton. Now, staying with breakfast, this is Alan's guest, Adrian Clark, talking England.
If your defence in front of you are murder, what chance you got?
Yeah, but Quinny's just talked about form and picking players in form. It's been a long, long time since we've seen Joe Fart.
Well, long may that continue, by the sound of it. Not very pleasant.
No. And finally, most talkSPORT reporters tend to start their matchday broadcasts with a team news. Team news, yeah. Not the Moose, though, who prefers to give us the press room menu.
Full English or veggie burritos. There was also a cold buffet and more donuts you can swing a cat at.
Yeah.
Who swings a cat at a donut?
I took my Persian into Krispy Kreme the other day and went, well.
Did you really? What about that? More donuts than you can swing a cat at. I'll work that one out. So they weren't too much of a damp squid, hopefully. They were your clips of the week. Thank you to Alan in Aylesbury, Shane Copner, Gary Trudgett, the Bellamy brothers from Swindon, Scott Taylor, Crispy from Saltford, J.G. Fords, Chris Morton, Len Hutton, Joe Evans, Stephen Morgan, Dan Clare, Roger in Durham, Roger, Arnold Anderson, DCW, Mark Benham, Gayton, and Tommy Millen, all suggested clips that were played this week.
You're always very wary, aren't you, when you read that list?
I'm waiting for Seymour Butts and all these sorts of people. It's just,
Imagine if I read it, we'd just get inundated with those.
That's
and
right.
I'd read them out, of course.
So we are very careful, careful-ish. So if you hear a clip on TalkSport over the...
If you talk on
TalkSport, we'll expect that.
Music,
it's
really.
Essentially talk radio in the main. So
please, don't be mediocre. Listen to talkSPORT, the radio station you can trust. Except Adrian Durham. He's fake news.